Okay, welcome back. Today I've come along to a location I was at a few days ago and I didn't get the conditions I wanted. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get them again today by the looks of it. The weather was actually forecast to be moving that way, which would have given us a nice sunrise, but unfortunately overnight it seems to have changed direction and now the clouds are moving up further north and there's a big cloud bank blocking me sun, but I'm not going to give up because I've drove all this way now and I'm definitely going to try and get something to see what we could do here. Alright, so what I've done is I've put a grad in for the sky, darken it down slightly, and I'm playing around with a 6-stop. Ideally, because we haven't got really good light here, I'm going to go for like a moody blue hour shot, and I think it's going to match the scene. So, yep, I'm going to give it about a minute and a half on a 6-stop and see what that looks like. Alright, I had to reset that one. I kicked the tripod, so that one's going again. It's a lovely, lovely place. This is near Dunstanburgh Castle, but a bit closer down the coast towards me. I've been here a few times, but you know, I've never really tried to come down here and photograph it, so today I am. And the sea stacks here are really good. You can't beat a moody seascape. Right, so this is what we're working with. See that all right? So we've got a zigzaggedy rock here, just working its way through the photo, and what I've done is I've tried to separate, you can see at the back, this stack from this stack. Therefore it like leads you into the photo more. The sky's quite moody looking now. I tried a 6-stop and I prefer the 6-stop, but I'll show you. So that's a 6-stop, it gives it more of an ethereal, moody look, which is what we've really got here. But it can also we've done a 10-second exposure. That was a minute and a half. This is a 10-second one, which it gives a bit more detail in the sky, but there's not much happening around here. I prefer the 6-stop, but I'm going to go further down here now and see, just get something flowing, a bit more interest in the foreground. But the tide is coming in, so we're going to have to move back soon. Lovely location, this one. New position, I've come a bit further forward and I've got this rock just going down into the water towards the water, and it goes all the way around. But the sea's starting to get really choppy now and it's coming in deeper, so I've got to watch what I'm doing, but I really like this shot. I think this one's the better one. I'll show you. This is what we're working with. Did a 6-stop on it, give it 40 seconds and we seem to be coming out nicely. And there's a nice separation in the rocks down here all the way through. Right, I think that's the best of that light there. So I've come away from the rock because the cloud bank's starting to move that way, and we've just got an empty sky, so it's starting to look really bland. Trying to find a new shot now, or what we will do is go further down and see what we can get down there, and maybe point further down towards the coast. So far so good though. Lovely location, this one. What do you think about this angle? Come a bit further towards the left of the rocks, and what I'm trying to do here is just get this flowing out, everything in the same direction, up here, flowing out, along, and then we've got that flowing out. I'll show you what I mean. The back of the camera, and we've got the tide receding through here. Giving it a 15-second exposure just to see what it looks like, so I want to catch the water just coming through. And the light's pretty flat, so it's softening it up and giving it a bit more of an ethereal look by putting the 6-stop on. Yeah, it's looking alright. Everything's pointing like as if it's leading now. Look, it's not a brilliant shot or nothing, but the thing is, you've got to play around. I think it's the only way you find new shots. It's a lovely location. I'm going to try and get different angles here and make the most of actually coming down here. So far so good though. Let's keep going. Tide's coming in, so we should hopefully the light might come out as well, and if it does, we might get some nice side light. Okay guys, let's head further down there and see what we can get there, but this is a lovely area. I'm going to come back to this one. Location number 2. A bit further down, it's only literally 30-second drive from the last spot, and it looks good already. Look at the swell on that. That looks really good. I'm going to show you this. Look at them rocks back. I think we'll get some good shots here. I think we might have a look over there, and them little rock pools there. See if we can get some nice side light across, and we might not get a shot, but I'm going to play around anyway. And some lovely rocks smashed up against them columns at the back. I think I might try and pan in on them as well. Just try not to slip on these rocks though, so these are lethal. If you know the area, Dunsborough Castle is just over the back of that wall there. Alright, I've found a nice shot here. What I'm doing is I'm just panning in on these rocks here. They're being side lit. I've got a polarizer on, and I'm giving a lovely glow off. The only thing is it's quite slippy over here, so it's hard to video. What I'm doing, let's have a look. I've made a square crop just to simplify it, because I think when you do shots like this, if you overcomplicate it, it looks a mess. So it can't look a mess anyway. What I've done is simplify the scene, so I've cropped in on what I like the look of. I'm focusing on the front rocks here, and I'm on F11. I'm not too, I don't think I'm that bothered about everything being in focus. Completely sharp anyway, just these front boulders here I want sharp. So now what I'm doing is just waiting for tide to come across. I've got a second exposure. As soon as it comes into the scene, well, there, go for that. Let's have a look. You see, look, that's looking nice. There's another one. I think this is going to be my last shot. I found this nice little crack that runs right through this ridge here, and there's some nice boulders wedged in between us. Alright, I'm going to call it a day there. Good morning. So I think I've got a few shots I like. We'll see when we get back to the computer anyway, because you never know. I'm going to be trying to come out a bit more, but I'm going to be staying local. You know, I've been driving all these distances and that, and I keep thinking to myself, why do you bother? You know, just stay local. Got everything on my doorstep here, really, with the Northumberland coast. So there's going to be more videos down here, and just enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one.